Voice on or someone? Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Emperor Showdown Invitational Asian Pro Scrims. So I'm your own Saints Gaming, and I'm joined by Simon Whitey right here. So yesterday I was not available due to some personal issues and personal stuff at my residence. So today I'm back to give you the best performance, to give you the best review and the best commentary that you guys can ever wish for. So as you can see, our players have gathered here, our teams, the players, our participants have gathered here to actually show their might, to show their performance, to show how talented they are in the battlefield in Call of Duty Mobile. So when it goes to team in slot number one, team one, we have CG. In slot number two, we have ARZ. On team number three, we have HRZ. Team number 4, we have RTZ, and team number 5, we have OGBH. Team number 6, we have WCK Wicked Esports. Team number 7, we have RTZ. Team number 8, we have Zero G, that's Zero Gravity. Team number 10, we have ZBD. Team number 11, we have EG. Team number 12, we have Hive. Team number 13, we have NXG. Team number 14, we have LOP. Team number 15, we have Ace. Team number 16, we have Game. Team number 17, we have XR. And team number 18, we have XBR. Team number 19, we have END. And team number 20, we have, I don't know which team they belong to, but let me just check. And there's none other than Caption. So these are the teams that are currently, these are the team or participants or different clan mates that have gathered right here for Emperor Showdown. So as you can see, it's already 9:30, and I'm guessing the game will start within a few seconds. So guys, with there's actually one player actually reviewing results. So once he is done reviewing the results, we will have our game in the full swing. So let's see. So kindly do apologize for my lack of energy because I'm dead tired today. Yesterday I had to travel a lot, and I came back just 2 or 3 hours back. So I'm really tired. So I hope that my power, the level of deliverance I can give to you guys is okay and acceptable for you. But with that in hand, I'm moving on to see where the players are currently situated. As you can see, there's some players in the farm region, there's some players in standoff, as well as some in nuclear plant, and the others are in Sakura. So let's see. We have it with a time span of 23 seconds left. We are hoping for the best gameplay, or we are hoping for the best initial fights at the initial go. So let's see from which place to where the flight is gonna go, and at which all areas these talented clans are gonna land to collect their initial resources or their first resources. So let's see. The flight has began, and as you can see, the flight path is actually from the middle of practice range and ST towards to the middle of frigid wetland and harbor. As you can see, there is an advantage of a platform right next to practice range. So I'm guessing that the initial fight can be seen in platform. So let's go to E1. I think we'll fight at the platform arena, but there is a chance that it may not take place. And as you guys have it, there's XPR versus Capture right there. XPR Venom AFK takes down one of the players of Capture, and XPR Jojo comes in, taking down two of the players. And they guys have it, leaving only one more player left for XPR and one of the player left for Caption. And I'm guessing that Caption just got wiped. I think they are still left with one more player. And we have a fight next to Dex, that's versus XR versus ARZ. So let's go to XR versus ARZ. Where are they? as you can see, in the case of AS, they're only left with 3 more players, and they are battling it out in the standoff region. In the nuked out region. And there's another fight going on between Zero Gravity and Lobe, and Kraken Whitey from Lobe. LOB is down. So it's like a 3v4 situation right there versus Ace versus AS. In the last match, also, there was a pretty good strengthened fight between Ace and AS. I think both these talented teams are trying to hold their foothold right there, and you guys have it. AS takes down Viper as well as Thunder, and they guys have an OP performance from the part of Ultron, wiping. Not guessing they're not wiped, they're still left with 1 more player, and they goes down Ultron. Cyrus is down, and Ultron is down, and but the members of ARZ jumps into action, taking down Ace Cells, leaving only 1 more player left from the part of ARZ. That's none other than FaZe. But right next to them, there's 1 more team. That's none other than XR. So XR is right next to that Nuketown arena, and they will have it. Wild takes down 1 of the players. That's none other than COP Cup from which team I'm not pretty sure. And XR takes down Wild from Ace. So I'm guessing that in the case of Ace is down and they are wiped, because XR was able to hold their foothold right there in the Nuketown region, because they were pretty determined to take that area for their own control, and they just have it. XR dominates the Nuketown region. Whereas ARZ were able to clear some of the few initial kills, but they had to flee the situation because 3 of their players were downed by a combined attack, followed by the team that's none other than XR. So let's see. I'm guessing that the team is XR, because I have doubts regarding that, because some of the players have different dreams. There's a King needs lineup, there's XR, there's Cup. So if I mispronounce the teams, or if there are any changes in such, please do forgive me for the same. So as you can see, there's another fight going on between XPR, RD, and Watson is down. So I'm guessing that Caption just got wiped. Watson was the last member from Caption, and he is down. So Caption is also taken down. And as you can see, in the case of Ace, the 2 of the teams that are currently downed and wiped are none other than Ace and Caption. So the fight has actually proved to be such a one with a lot of initial firepower, where a lot of good teams were taken down. So out of the total 72 players, we have 59 players left, and they just have it. CG Spirit goes and takes one of the players of XR. There's none other than Cup. So CG Spirit Cup just came back from the revival flight. So I'm guessing that he thought he can hold a position there, and they guys have it. FaZe was the last remaining player of ARZ, but he was able to bring all his teammates back, but he was downed. He was taken down by a shotgun from the team of XR. So I'm guessing that FaZe wanted to go back for some of the tags of his buddies right there, but XR was pretty sure that he will arrive at the right time, and they waited for the right opportunity to strike, and they just have it. XPR takes down Artisan Momo. Artisan Reasmus has taken down XPR. RT9 has taken down XPR. Rama takes down RTZ. Useress, and that is an OP performance. And they just have it. RT9 is down, and Artisan Momo's kill was also confirmed, leaving only 3 players active from the part of XPR. And when it comes to XPR, Aman comes and takes down Artisan Storm as well as Artisan Useress. So I'm guessing that Artisan is just left with 1 more player, that's Artisan Hacker. So he'll have to survive a lot of initial gameplay right there. And XR Appu, the meantime, takes down the other players of ARZ, picks down one of the players of ARZ, that's Zyrex. So when it comes to XBR and RTZ, it's like a 1v4 situation where RTZ is just left with 1 more player. And I'm guessing that Wicked Esports is right next to them. And there you guys have it. Wicked Esports jumps into action against XPR. And XPR Jojo was taken down, as well as the player. They engaged in a very very well-fashioned fight right here. Captain takes out XPR. The XPR Jojo's kill is confirmed. And that was like an amazing performance on the part of Wicked Esports because they jumped into action in such might and power. And XPR Aman is right there trying to flee the situation, but he got one snipe right to the chest. So there you guys have it. XPR Aman was taken down by Artisan Hacker. Artisan Hacker was waiting for the right moment to give to avenge his fallen buddies, but Artisan Hacker was taken down by Wicked Esports captain right there. So it was a win-win situation for Wicked Esports right there. And they guys have it. There's EG versus NXT. NXT Purple Whitey takes down EG Hyper. So let's go to EG and NXT. And they just have it. The next fight that's going on is ENT versus HR Crusher. HR Crusher is down. Aria from ENT is down. Darkseid takes down Karma ENT. So let's go to ENT. So let's see. I'm guessing that for the case of ENT, they are left with 2 more players. Whereas SR said that the teams are actively trying to engage against ENT in the meantime. But there you guys have it. ENT moves into action and HR said Darkseid takes down ENT Karma, and ENT is wiped. And there you guys have it. NXT Purple Whitey takes down EG Hyper, and Com snipes down EG Wolf. That was an OP performance on the part of NXT because they actually wanted for a long run or a long range attack where they finished it off without no direct contact, but still. But they had to face a loss of 1 player, that's NXT Purple Whitey, and I'm guessing they're waiting for him to return so they can regroup and set their team up again. And they just have an OGBH Rudra versus Mad Eye on Whitey from Gain. So let's go to Gain versus OGBH, and Mad Eye on Whitey was taken down. So it's going to be an OP performance because both these teams are quite talented. So let's go to Gain, and they just have it. They are trying to engage as much as possible. The members of Gain are trying to push their way out. And OGB's Sexy comes and takes down RC Curry. OGB's Rudra was taken down by Gain Man Fallen. And Manifold confirms the kill of OGB's Rudra. Gain Man Injector right is waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Man Fallen was taken down by OGBH BDH Legend, leaving only 1 more active player for the part of Gain, that's Mad Injector. I think Mad Injector wants to go from this situation because it will be quite a bad situation for him to right now for him to engage. But it's just turned out to be a snowboard chase right there because BDH Legend is following Gain Mad Injector. In the meantime, we have HSA Crusher taking down King Lead lineup from XR, and it's like a fight between XR and the opponents right there. That's XR. There's also Captain. The Captain is from the Wiki Sports versus Hive, and Hive Dexter's and one of the players of Hive is also taken down. And they just have Cup from XR takes down HSN Papu, OP, and HSN Darkseid takes down Shotguns down Cup. So that was an OP performance on the part of HSN as well as the opponent team. And in the meantime, there's a fight going on between Zero G Gravity, Boss Mighty versus Emil from ARZ, and Emil ARZ was sniped down using his EBR. Using his EBR, that was an OP performance on the part of the team. And they just have it. Captain takes down Hive Nemesis and one of the other players as well. And that is OP performance on the part of the Wicked Esports captain. So let's see. As you can see, bullets fly by, and with a total of just 32 players remaining, we are actually seeing a lot of fights at this moment. So let's go to the other teams as well to see how well they are preparing for the final strike. So let's see. Many of the players are actually returning back to the zone after they were down by their opponent. And there are a lot of situations where they have to survive with that initial loot to build as much as resources as they can. And they just have it. Just a Crusher snipes down. Zero G Gravity is sneaky. And the kill is confirmed. And they just have it. BDH Legend goes into action He was following Mad Ejector for a long time in a snowboard, but at last he was able to take him down. OP performance on the part of BDH Legend for his determination to take down his enemies as soon as possible. So in the case of Gate, they are only left with one more player, that's Marion. And there you guys have it. Wicked Esports up takes down NXG Com. NXG Com is down. So both these teams, as NXG as well as Wicked Esports, both are way pretty much talented. So it's gonna be a fight that is gonna change the conventional strategies of warfare. And they just have it. Wicked Esports up takes down NXG Com, and the kills are confirmed. So they are not going for just a shadow strike, but they are going for a full scale attack on both those teams because they don't want to just knock down the players, but to confirm the kills as fast as possible. And you guys have it. The Manuel Whitey was trying to take the tags of these teams, but he is actually followed by the members of 3G right there. So it will be a tough situation for him to survive at this moment where he is left with the minimal resources to actually build his way out of here. But in the case of CG, they have the support of snipers, so it will be a difficult, it will be an issue for him to actually survive those situations. And the predictions were right. CG intensify, snipes down, Gate, Mad, Ion, Whitey, and Gate is wiped, leaving only 26 players active in the battlefield. And the teams that are currently active are CG, ARZ, HRZ, OGBH, Wicked Esports, Zero G Gravity, and CBD. So when you actually analyze the players list, you can see that all these teams have quite a full range of players. None with no team is with just one or two players. Everyone has minimum of three. So it's going to be a situation where the teams will have to battle their way out in the fight for the end survival. So let's just go to map and see what is the situation right there for us, guys. As you can see, the map has actually shrunk towards Ski Town, Dormitory, and Overground. It's more of a snowy region, and it needs a lot of firepower to survive. And they just have it. CG Intensified takes down CBD Nirvana, and Houdini is also down. And the second fight is going on between the teams of ARZ and OGBH. And Ultra takes down BDH Legend, and BDH Legend skills are confirmed. And as for the team of Wicked Esports, they have went airborne. And when it goes to CG, Drosser, and team, they are trying to for an aerial snipe where Drosser is aiming for the height so that he can engage his team engage his opponents as soon as possible. So let's see how well CG is gonna perform against the Wicked Esports. So let's see. As you can see, the members of Wicked Esports are quite persistent. They don't want to leave their targets without any damage as such. And they just have it. Par was also taken down, leaving only one more player active from the part of CG. That's none other than CG God King. He is actually trying to gain as much distance from Wicked Esports because he doesn't want to engage in an initial fight, in a fight right now, because it will be a situation where God King will have to build his way out of there with the minimal resources he has. So let's see what is the strategy that CG God King is gonna take to make sure that his team survives till the very last end. So as you can see, all the teams have actually gathered together in such a small zone. A lot of teams in here, as you can see, when it goes to the nearby overgrown, we can see that two teams are actually gathered right there. So it's going to be a situation where they will have to push their way out of there. And Zero G Gravity Fade snipes down OGBS Texty, and Texty is down and dusted. So let's see, with the total of leaving just 18 players left, HS and Crusher jumps into action by sniping down Wicked Esports apart. So that was the OP performance on the part of HS and Charm. HS and Charm, that's an OP performance, bro. So let's see what is the strategy all the other teams are going to implement to make sure that their team wins. So let's see. And you guys have it. The Siroji Fade tries to snipe down his enemies, that is said, as fast as possible, because they will have to move more inland when for their chances of survival right here, because as they concentrate more on the circumference of the zone, the more are the chances to get a lot of health decreases. But they will have, if they can make their way towards the center as well as possible, it can ensure a lot of perks, which will be a level of which will be a lot of aid to the team as well. And as you can see, Zero G Gravity is right there trying to snipe Bikini Sports apart, who has the advantage of height. So let's see. As you can see, both these teams are in a difficult situation right now, because Suraju Gravity is right next to Bikini Sports as well as HRZ. No, yeah, I'm guessing CG as well as HRZ right there. So they'll have to. They're currently moving towards a kill zone where their initial fight with Bikini Sports will have to wait right now, because I think they spotted both these teams. So let's see. As you can see, when it comes to Wicked Sports, both these teams are trying to fight it out with as possible. And they just have it. As I said, teams are right behind the position of Wicked Sports, making it difficult for them to survive at this rate of point. And he goes to, yeah, there guys have it. Wicked Sports up dives down dark side. So as you can see, the teams have actually gathered right there, and they just have it. Wicked Esports Raker knocks down HSN Darkson with an OP frag nade, and he jumps into action, taking down CG Spirit by his Fennec. GG's to that, having only 3 players left in action. They jump into action with HSN, but Wicked Esports Raker was knocked down by HSN Darkside, and Wicked Sports Raker was killed by Evil ARZ, so he will have to move into action as fast as possible to ensure the survival of his team. But as you can see, the teams, there are a lot of teams right there outside that zone, and it will be so difficult for them to make their way inside the zone to survive to the very last end. And I think Wicked Sports is actually trying for a height advantage gameplay right here, but it has failed as the Wicked Esports upper was taken down, and they guys have it. Wicked Esports was wiped by ARZ for the part of Zyros. Now it's just a matter of seconds, a matter of minutes to see who is gonna be the victor of Game 1 of Emperor Showdown right here. Bullets are flying. Oh my god, there's OPSMR on part of the phase. ESMR down 2 of the players of Zero Gravity, and there you guys have it. ARZ pushes, and Zero Gravity was taken down from the part of ARZ. And my god, that was the OP performance of part of ARZ. As the last player of CG, that was CG God King, was also taken down. And the winners of Game 1 of Emperor Showdown Invitational Asian Pro Scrims is none other than ARZ. They were consistent. They had a setback, major setback during their initial time of gameplay, where they lost a lot of players that nuked out region, and they had to use one of their players to make sure that they survived to the very last end, because I could see that FaZe had to pick up all the tags in order to make sure that his team survives. So GG's to that, GG's to the determination, because I found the determination to be so good, which allowed them to survive and win the game. So when it comes to the kill video, as you can see, Ultron ARZ with 4 kills, Zyrek with 4, Emil ARZ with 1, and FaZe with 3. GG's to ARZ. So now going back to Now going to the rest of the results. At the second position, we have CG Rossa with 0, Got with 3, Split with 1, Intensify with 3, GG, CG. The third position, we have 0G, Code Pro with 0, Fade with 4, Sneaky with 2, and Boss Whitey with 3. GG's 0G Gravity. Fourth position, we have Wicked Sports Captain with 7, Raker with 3, Nemesis with 1, and Appa with 5. Fifth position, we have HRZ, Papo OP with 3, Darkseid with 5, Charm with 2, and Crusher with 4. Sixth position, we have OGBH Texty with 1, OBDH Legend with 2, OGBH Rudra with 1, OGBH Blood with 1. Seventh position, we have CBD with 0, Houdini with 0, Nirvana with 0, and Dead Crash with 1. Eighth position, we have Gain, Mad Injector with 0, Mad Faller with 1, Curry with 0, and Mad Whitey with 1. Ninth position, we have NXG, Kong with 2, Z5 with 0, Purple Whitey with 1, and GodX with 1. 10th position, we have Hive as Real with 0, Reaper with 0, Soldier with 0, and Dexterious with 0. 11th position, we have XR Appu with 5. I can't read that name, HU34, IN with 1. And the King did line up with 1, and Fukup with 1. And 12th position, we have Ichi Wolf with 1, Champacho with 0, Anima with 0, and Hyper with 0. And then the 30 position, we have ENT, Grid with 1, Karma with 0, Manraj with 0, and Arya with 1. 40 position, we have XBR Joe with 1, Ari9 with 3, Amar with 2, and Venom.afk with 1. 50 position, we have Artisan Storm with 0, Hacker with 1, Users with 0, and Momo with 0. OP gameplay for all the players that participated in the game one because they showed how talented their gameplay is, how talented, determined they are towards the game. So that requires a lot of skill, determination, commitment, and passion. So as you can see, that comes to now we have come to the end of game one. So within a few time span, we will be beginning a game two. So stay tuned. I'll be back within just 5 minutes to give you the best experience from the part of Emperor's Esports. So what you guys are watching right now is the Emperor Showdown Invitational Asia Pro Scrims. I'll be back within 5 minutes. So stay tuned and have a coffee break. Onayo. Okay. Hello guys. Welcome back to Game 2 of Emperor's Showdown Invitational Asian Pro Scrims. So in Game 1, we could see that AR said was able to dominate and win Game 1. They showed their firepower and gameplay. So let's expect the same amount of strategy, gameplay, and firepower in Game 2 as well from all the participants of Emperor Showdown Scrims. So our game is gonna kickstart in a few seconds. So let's wait and watch to see which team is gonna dominate to the very last end. So as you can see, all the members have joined at the game, and the game has started. As you can see, we have 50 seconds left, and at the same time, let's see at which of places are the players situated. As you can see, there are a few players in Pier. There's some players in Estate, some in Pipeline, and the others are in Farm. So the teams, so let me introduce the teams once more. There's HRZ, there's Storm XOP, that's I think it's just Asperos and AX. Then we have DA for a jam and A, the team of Ace. So as for then we have CG, we have ARZ, HRZ, RTZ, OGPH, Bikini Sports, Zero G Gravity, CBD, EG, NXG, LOP, Gate, BJP, XBR, ESD, and there's Caption. So the flight has already begun. So as you can see, the flight is actually in a more of a middle. It's a middle cut type of a fashion where it travels right from downtown towards the across Kill House. So players can decide to jump at either parts of the map. So they are open for a wide range of options right here. So let's see from which place the initial fight is going to start and dominate. As you can see, there's two teams going right next to Pyre, so we can expect a fight right there. Oh, the two of these teams are going right towards Nuketown, so we can expect. There's also a third team right there, Nuketown, so we can expect a fight in Nuketown. And there's also three teams in Harbor. So let's see. Let's go to the teams in Nuketown for an instance. Nuketown. So that's like, and there you guys have it. ARZ takes down OGDW RD right there, and they are in Nuketown. So with three teams right there in Nuketown, HRZ, the teams, not HRZ, the teams will have a difficult time surviving the shots because they will have to concentrate in. They will have to concentrate on their team as well as their opponents, which are larger in number. So let's see. There's also the team of a capture right there, and there's Ace. So it's like ARZ will have to guide their level of gameplay in order to survive in Nuketown. And as for the team of Ace, they are seasonal snipers and they can actually have the accuracy to take down their players with ease. And the meter Zero G Gravity takes down a Lob Nexel, and Lob Kate White takes down Zero G Fade, and a Lob Kraken takes down Zero G Fade, and EG Animal was taken out by Strong XOP. OP performance with the part of all the teams as of now. And because have it, EG Wool takes down Jax. And there's a fight that kickstarted between Caption as well as ARZ. And they just have it, Cosmodog got a few shots pumped on him, but he is, found a ADC to actually survive the attack launched between both these teams right there, between ARZ and also 3BTH. So ARZ was able to survive Nuketown and let's see what type of gameplay they gonna use at the very end to ensure their survival. So let's see. Uh, As the members of AS are quite persistent in order to take down one of the players. Just as well as takes down one of the players of XPR, OP performance for the ad. Now for a total of 71 players, we have 63 players remaining. So let's see is gonna, which team is gonna survive to the very last end and make sure they survive. And as you can see, XPR Venom.afk takes down one of the player and Wicked Taker shotguns down Lobkid, YT and XPR Venom AFK takes down EG Champancho. OP performance for both these teams as they fight their way across the survival, across earning their victory. And as said, at last he takes down Cosmos. He was not down using his EPR. He was the last man standing for the team of Caption. OP performance on the part of AR said. They actually try for a more of a push game rather than a late game, so GG's to that. Now, out of the total of 71 players, we have 58 remaining. They are fully pumped and occupied and equipped and ready to advance in action. So let's see. As you can see, all these players are quite very much ready and actually with a lot of initial resources at the hands of their disposal. They will find it pretty much easy to actually engage towards their enemies as they progress, because from the last match I can see that the level or intensity of initial matches are quite less, and more of the teams are focusing on gaining loot than engaging in an initial fight. So actually your initial resources is more important than having a better set of kills. In the meantime, we get these foods apart. Takes down as still as Raker was taken down by it as a Crusher, it is a Darkseid. The Darkseid takes out of the players, and we get these foods upper uses MX9 to take down one of the opponent players there. And they guys have it. That is the open performance on the part of Wiki Esports, as well as HR said. Both these teams are quite talented at that. They are looking for more of a gameplay where they push more towards their opponents. If you have observed in game one, Wiki Esports actually ditched their helicopters to jump into action between two teams which are quite much prepared. That itself shows how much determined and how much ready their resources are to engage at the right point of time. As you guys can see, CG Intensify takes down Artis and Hacker. OP performance Artis and Storm was also taken down by CG Trozza. So let's move to CG. As you can see, they are actually engaged into the Artis head, and Artis and Hacker skill was confirmed from the part of CG Intensify, leaving Artis and Useless, who's right there trying to defend his last stand, but Intensify takes the action and taking down Artis and Useless as well. Performance on the part of CG, and they knocked down A cells with an FHA, and they just have it. Gain Madam Whitey snipes down Grid from E&D. OP performance on the part of Gain Esports right there for you guys. Madam Whitey goes on with his sniping spree, taking down Karma from E&D as well. OP performance and GG's to that. As you can see, for the total of 71 players, we only have 50 remaining. So 21 are already down. And as for the case of CG, they are left with one of the players, and they just have it. They were successful. They are not yet successful, And they just have it. They are successfully taking down Wild from Ace. OP performance there. But the next player just engaged, and Ace Thunder was also taken down. I'm guessing that the CG is left with just three more players now. They lost one of their players during that fight, and they'll have to rebuild as soon as possible. From the case of HRZ, they are engaging with full swing right there. All their players are concentrating their fire on a single board of area where they could track and take down their enemies with ease. And gain Mad Fall takes down XBR Jojo, and Mad Mighty was taken down by XBR Aman. So let's go to Gain Esports right there. Gain. Actually, Manion is the barrier is down, and when it comes to the team, they are left with three more players. That Bad Ejector. Mad Ejector, Mad Chaos, and Mad Fallen. So, actually, they are trying to surround Gain in a more orderly fashion, but Gain is actually trapped inside that building, because it will be very difficult for them to survive at this point of time. And these have it. XBR the uses his HS to take down Mad Injector, and Mad Injector is down. Adi died, and these others are actually engaging towards Mad Fallen, and things have it. Mad Fallen was taken down, wiping Gain. Now the whole battlefield is left with a total of 33 players, 33 top players, the top talented division there, which you see. So let's see which team is gonna survive to the very last end and ensure their survival, ensure their gameplay. So you can see the teams have already engaged towards a fight right here for guys, and they just have it. The fight has kickstarted where with the thing of 45 players left, they're surviving for their survival right here. And one of the players that Korbucha from BGP is down, and that is OP performance from the opponent team. And XPR Venom.afk takes down CBD Boris, and Gred from ENT jumps into action, taking down EG Chamancho. So let's see. And they just have it. XBR Adidai takes down CBD Houdini. Houdini is down, and XBR takes down CBD Death Crush as well. And they're going for the division which is got. They're going to pick up the players, and CBD is wiped. And the last player of CBD, that's Nirvana, is also taken down. So I am guessing that XPR is in the process of reviving Jojo, and they just have it. Jojo is back in action. As for the case of EG versus Grid, EG was the ENT. Grid takes down one of the players of EG. EG had above used MX9 to take down Grid. It's really a tight fight that's taken place between EG as well as Grid ENT right there. But as for the fight between BDH and HRZ, Simus is taken down by BDH Legend right there for you guys. So let's get a 2v fight happening right now in this battlefield. So let's go to EG right here, but I'm guessing that EG just changed their direction course of gameplay right there, because I'm guessing that they don't want to engage in a fight at this point of time. So let's see. As for the case of the teams, there you guys have it. CG Trosser takes such as a Trosser. It's just one of the players of HRZ. And CG Trosser takes out BDH Legend, and OGBH Texty takes out of the players. CG Trosser takes out OGBH Texty, and BDH Legend skill was confirmed. So as for the case when going to nuclear plant, one of the players of BJP Shenshu was actually taken down by his Jax. And EJ Wolf used types down XPR Aman and XPR Women.afk. types down EG Wolf. So let's go to EG and analyze whether they will be able to survive in such a situation right here. They have a high probability of survival as they have only one player. They don't really have a lot of chance of survival because they only have one player Chamacho left in action. So the survival of EG lies in the hands of Chamacho, whether they will be able to bring, whether he will be able to bring, he or she will be able to bring back the team into action to gain victory for gain victory for their gameplay and strategy. So as you can see, both the teams have taken their position. So from the previous games, what I've noticed is that it's more of a position long range games where most of the teams are using snipers. Oh, Japan was taken down by one of the players of LOB. OP performance on the part of LOB. So gameplay has actually become more of a strategy-based type where they don't recklessly make use of firepower, but more of a planned approach towards their opponents and their level or intensity of gameplay they are willing to display. So from the total of 31 players, 36 players remaining, PDH Legend takes down Azels. A for Incham takes down one of the players and Bloom takes down A for a Jam, and his kill was confirmed. And they could have it. OGB's Bloom snipes down Ace Thunder and Wild. NXT Purple Whitey takes down the players as well. CJ Drosser takes down NXT Purple Whitey. XPR Aman takes down Emil from ARZ. And CJ Drosser takes down the players of NXT. And XPR Aman takes down Zyrus X well. And XPR Venom.afk takes down Ultron AFK. So it's like more of a different type of fight happening towards the main point of strategy these teams are currently using, and they guys have it. The face is AFZ is wiped, leaving the last player was Sam Lowe's. So that is actually a gameplay they are actually gonna use right there, because it's like a strategy where they will make use of their situation where they can actually gain more of a terrain advantage. So let's go and see. And as you can see, XPR RD9 takes one of the players. That CG intensifies. CG draws was taken down by 0G Gravity. And there you guys have it. OP performance on the part of LOB Flame OP, who takes down on the players OGB and Bloom right here. OGB Sexy just went down. Now someone big legend comes and takes down one of the players as well. And XP went .FK takes down BGB Shensu. Yaman takes down Jax, and an XL from Lobe takes down BDH Legend. OP performance from both his teams. And let's go to XPR RD9, who takes down just Aspidos. So it was an OP performance on the part of XPR. Actually, as you can see, XPR is engaging a lot of fights when compared to the previous games. And they just have it. The kills of Jazz was confirmed. And they just have it. EG is engaging towards XPR right here, who are trying to take down these players as fast as they can. And XPR Aman takes down Storm X OP right here. So we have a total of 17 players left of that, with a total of 71. So let's see which team is going to survive and win as the final victorious team in the battlefield. So as you can see, EG is right there for you guys, and there's RTX, OGPH, Suraj Gravity, Code Pros there, Lobe, XBR, and BJP. So let's see. RTX is also trying to engage as fast as they can. OGB EG Champacho was taken down as he was trying to enter towards the zone. The zone is also a little bit towards the lesser side, because they have to engage and take down as many fights as possible. And when it comes to the players of XBR, they are trying to pick off targets as much as they can. So as you can see, EG Wolf and EG Hyper, they don't want to give out their kills inside the or outside the zone, but rather they want it to be a zone out type of a kill spree. But EG Wolf uses the right time to get inside the zone, but they didn't escape the eyes of XBR, where XBR Jojo takes down EG Wolf, wiping EG. So let's see, we have 12 players left, and Zero G Gravity Goat Pro comes into action, taking down Lobe B. And OGBH Rudra Whitey wipes the Zero G Gravity by taking down this last member, that's Goat Pro. So we have only 10 more players left in the battlefield. And they just have it. BJP Killer used the OP Sniper to take down OGB's Rudra. That was an OP Sniper for the part of BJP. Oh my god, XVR Adinat used his snowboard to go towards the enemy, jump, skate down, and use a shotgun to take down and subdue the enemies. Then they just have it. XBR is moving towards their final teams of action. That's none other than LOB. It's like a 4v2 situation right here for you guys. LOB is waiting right next to the zone, but they'll have to engage in the fight, and RD9 takes down Excel as well as Flame. XPR RD9 shows wow, how a shotgun can dominate the battlefield. So XPR has improved a lot to where they've changed the gameplay. They have improved the gameplay. They have changed into a more of an intense gameplay rather than a defensive one. So GG's to that. They are more coordinated and orderly in their gameplay when compared to their older versions of a strategy and game or type of a warfare type they used. So GG's to the improvement. They've actually changed the way they encounter their opponents. So as you can see, we have them pushing. We have XBR Adinine with 12 kills, XBR Aman with 8 kills, Jojo with 2, and we have XBR Venom.fk with 8 kills, and they've successfully secured the first position. So let's go to the rest of the results and see. In the second position, we have LOB Flame with 2 kills, B with 1, Nexus with 2, and Kane YT with 1. Third position, we have Artisan Hacker with 1, Pratham with 0, Artisan Storm with 0, and Userats with 1. So GG is to XBR, LOB as well as Artisan for secure first, second, and third positions respectively. On the fourth position, we have BGP Shelton 0, Killer 2, Zenshu with 0, and Korbuja with 0. Fifth position, we have PDH Legend with 3, Texi with 1, Rudra with 1, and Bloon with 4. Sixth position, we have 0 Jig Fade with 0, Code Pro with 3, Lion Boy with 0, and Sneaky with 1. Seventh position, we have EG Hyper with 0, Chamancho with 0, Wolf with 2, and Anuba with 1. E position, Stone XOP with 1, Asmos with 2, Justice with 0, and Jax with 1. Ninth position, we have ECGR, Amarod 3, God King with 2, and Rossa with 7, and Intensify with 2. 10th position, we have Evil ARZ with 1, Azares with 2, Face with 0, and Ultron with 2. 11th position, we have NXT Senpai with 0, Hydra YT with 0, Com with 0, and Purple YT with 1. 12th position, we have Azels with 0, Thunder with 0, Wild with 1, and F4H with 1. 13th position, we have HS Charm with 1, Darkseid with 2, Crusher with 4, and Simmers with 2. 40th position, with Grid ENT with 0, Mandraj 0, Karma 0, and Pabby 0. 50th position, with ZBD Houdini with 0, Boris with 0, Death Crush with 1, and Nirvana with 0. 16th position, we have Caption, Cosmos with 0, Infinity with 0, Watson with 1, and OGDWRT with 0. 17th position, Gain Magic with 0, Mad Chaos with 0, Mana and YT with 2, Matt Fallen with 2. 18th position, we have Wicked Esports, a Captain with 1, Apar with 2, Nemesis X with 0, and Drake with 1. That was an OP performance on the part of all these teams. So that brings a wrap for Game 2 of this day of Emperor Showdown Invitational Asian Pro Scrims. So GG to the teams that have secured their positions of first, second, and third respectively. So next day, that's me, Saints Gaming, as well as Zamon will be back for a huge and OP gameplay for you guys. So till then, stay tuned to the channel of Emperor Esports for more updates on Emperor Showdown, and support and like, and you guys give your love towards the gameplay these players are exhibiting. So tomorrow we'll meet. Till then, good night and peace out.